Sex is one of the most powerful and pervasive aspects of human life. It influences our emotions, relationships, health, happiness, and society. But how should we approach sex? How should we balance our sexual desires with our rational goals? How should we handle the challenges and temptations that sexuality presents? Today, many of us have a very different perspective on sex compared to the ancients. In this video, I will share some of the most profound and striking quotes from Stoic philosophers. They taught that sex is a natural and necessary function of the human body, but it is not the ultimate value or source of happiness. Let's dive into their teachings and see how they can help us improve our own sexual lives, achieving a more harmonious and satisfying state of mind. This video will challenge some of your assumptions and beliefs about sex, and hopefully inspire you to think more deeply and critically about this important topic. If you're ready to learn something Stoic and discover a new way of looking at sex, watch this video until the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with more insightful content. 1. Sex as a natural function. The Stoics believed that sex is a natural and necessary function of the human body. It should be approached rationally and should not disturb the mind. The wise person is not obsessed with sexual pleasure, but neither do they avoid it. They use it as a tool for procreation and to express love, without letting it become an obsession or a distraction. It's not the action itself that matters, but the character with which the action is performed. If it aligns with virtue, it has value. True freedom does not lie in satisfying every desire, but in choosing the worthy ones. 2. Balancing desire and reason. Sexual desire is not a vice when restrained by reason. Feeling desire is not wrong, but acting on it without considering virtue and the common good is. The best sexual partner is not necessarily the most beautiful or talented, but someone whose values and goals are compatible with yours. Sex is not a problem to be solved, but a gift to be enjoyed. It's a natural form of love and harmony between rational beings, an expression of consent. There's no shame or sin in sex when done with respect and moderation. 3. The role of sexual attraction. Sexual attraction is a powerful force that can help you progress on the path of wisdom. It can inspire you to develop virtue or tempt you to abandon it. It is up to you to choose wisely. Sex is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. The goal is happiness, not pleasure. Happiness is found in the soul, not the body. The soul is nourished by the mind, not by sex. 4. Quality over quantity. The proper role of sex in human life is to create a bond of friendship and mutual support between two compatible partners. It is a matter of quality, not quantity. It is cooperation, not competition. Sex is a natural phenomenon, but not a necessary one. It is not essential for happiness nor detrimental to it. It is a choice that each person must make according to their own circumstances and preferences. 5. Sex as a neutral act. Sex is not inherently good or bad. It is neutral and can be used for good or evil, depending on intention and outcome. It can be a source of virtue or vice, harmony or discord, peace or trouble. The wise person seeks sex not for its own sake, but for the good of the one they love. Sex is not a tool for manipulation, domination, or exploitation, but a means of communication, appreciation, and celebration. 6. Sex as a privilege. Sex is a privilege, not a duty, a blessing, not a burden, a luxury, not a necessity, a gift, not a right. The Stoic does not shy away from sex, but neither does he desire it excessively, nor reject it entirely. He is neither dependent on it, nor does he despise it. The Stoic sees sexuality as a natural and beneficial activity but not as a fundamental or ultimate one. He enjoys it when possible, but does not suffer when it is not. He values it as a means of expression, but does not identify with it as a source of identity. 7. The importance of virtue. Sex is a complex and sensitive subject that requires common sense and caution. It is not something to be trifled with casually or haphazardly, but something that must be done with care and respect. The Stoic evaluates sex for its purpose, not for its pleasure. He seeks sex for its significance, not for its sensations. He values sex for its integrity, not for its intensity. Sex is a natural and noble function of the human body, but not its highest or only function. It is subordinate to the function of the mind, which is to reason and act according to virtue. Sex must serve the mind, not govern it. 8. Sex as a part of life. Sex is a beautiful and powerful thing, but it is not the only thing. It is a part of life, but not the whole of life. It is a tool for happiness, but not the end of happiness. Sex is a challenge to be confronted, not a problem to be avoided. A strength to be harnessed, not a weakness to be overcome. A motivation to be used, not a distraction to be ignored. 9. The Stoic perspective on pleasure. Sex is a virtue if done with virtue. A blessing, not a sin, if done with grace. Wisdom, not folly, if done with wisdom. The Stoic does not have sex for the sake of pleasure, but for the good of the person he loves. Sex is an opportunity, not an obligation. An offer, not a demand. A pleasure, not a pressure. A choice, not a chore. The Stoic sees sex as an integral part of life, not just a physical act. He does not separate sex from love, but unites them. He integrates sex into the rest of his life, not isolating it. Sex, in a committed relationship based on love and respect, is much more valuable than momentary pleasures. 10. The cosmic nature of sex. Sex is a part of human nature, and human nature is a part of cosmic nature. Therefore, sex is a part of cosmic nature, and cosmic nature is a part of sex. The Stoic measures sex by its quality, not its quantity. He seeks sex for its fidelity, not its frequency, values sex for its depth, not its duration. Sex is a natural and good thing, but not the best or only thing. It is one of many things that can contribute to human well-being, but is not the essence of satisfaction. If sexual desires conflict with one's duties or values, it is duty and virtue that take priority. Lust is a fire that consumes the mind. Protect your mind carefully. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. Your support is very important to me and helps me create better quality content for you. Thank you again for watching. Remember, sex is a virtue, if done with virtue. Wisdom, not folly, if done with grace. The Stoic does not have sex for the sake of pleasure, but for the good of the person he loves. Sex is a tool, a gift, a gesture, or a compliment, not a toy or a reward. Until next time, stay wise, stay virtuous, and stay stoic.